The hardest battles are fought in silence. They're the battles where no one believes in you, not even the ones that are closest to you. But those battles are what shape the strongest warriors. And this is a story about a warrior named Arjun. Arjun had a dream. He wanted to become a writer, and he was good at it, too. He had a gift for words. But the problem was, he was too shy to share his gift with the world. So he would write and rewrite his stories, pouring his heart and soul into them. But every time he thought about sharing his work, his hands would shake. What if people didn't like his stories? What if they laughed at him? The thought of rejection was so painful that he'd rather keep writing in secret than face the pain of showing his work to others. One day, he finally worked up the courage to share his stories with his friends. But instead of the encouragement he had hoped for, he got mocked. His friends laughed at his stories and told him, "You'll never be successful with words. Why don't you give it up and focus on something more realistic?" Arjun was devastated. He didn't know what to do. He loved writing, but he couldn't keep writing and not sharing his work. He needed feedback, but he couldn't handle the thought of more rejection. That night, Arjun sat alone in his room, tears in his eyes, staring at a blank page. The voice inside his head whispered, "Maybe your friends are right. Maybe you're not cut out for this. Maybe you should just give up." But his heart screamed back, "No, don't listen to them. You have to keep going." And so he did. For the next few years, Arjun kept writing in secret, pouring all his pain, all his dreams, all his struggles into his pages. He wrote about the feeling of being rejected and the pain of not being believed in. He wrote about the loneliness of feeling like you're not good enough. And through it all, he kept going. One day, he gathered all his courage and submitted his work to a publishing house. A few months later, his first book got published, and within a few weeks, it became a bestseller. People who had once laughed at him were now congratulating him. They were lining up to buy his books and take selfies with him. And the most amazing part was he didn't feel the need to prove himself to anyone. He had finally found success on his own terms. As Arjun looked out at the crowd of people at his book launch, he saw the same people who had doubted him, the same people who had told him to quit. But now they were all smiling and nodding their heads in approval. Some of them even had tears in their eyes, and Arjun couldn't help but smile back. He knew that their disbelief had become his greatest fuel. It had pushed him to work harder, to prove them wrong. And in the end, he had done it. He had shown them that they were wrong about him. So remember, no matter how difficult things may seem, never, ever quit, because the people who don't believe in you only do it to push you harder. Their disbelief is a sign that you're on the right path.